So here we are with the October Dungeon Crate, and I want to open this thing up and see what's inside. Hopefully there's something spooky in there or something that has to do with the season. I'm John, and you're watching Dragons and Flagons. Okay, so here we are with our Dungeon Crate. It is sealed, as you can see here. It's not open, so October Dungeon Crate. Yeah, it's a bit late, but that is what it is. Let's open this guy up. As always, remember to grab your crate coins. Okay, what do we have in the October one? I'm hoping something spooky. Right out of the gate, I have a new fine detail paintbrush, mini brush. I am a big mini painter person, so this is a big deal for me. I'm liking it. Get that out of the way, and a pencil. I think this is now my 5th set of blood splatter dice. To be honest, you can never have too many dice, but dice are fun. Some sort of blood splatter package. Let's see what's inside of it. I'm gonna assume those look like little skeletons, but I don't see a convenient way to open this. Yeah, I guess it's not necessary to use a knife. Let's see what's in here. Got the trash out of here. Yeah, well, looks like 4 little zombies. They're all the same, so let me put these guys down and try to show this one as best as I can. It is a zombie. He's holding his own, I think that's his arm. No, it's a leg. But he looks like he has his own leg, so he's got some, not in the frame. Look at that. That's a zombie. He's holding his own leg, or maybe not his own leg, someone else's leg. Missing part of his body there, missing an arm. Kind of fun. I think that'd be a good thing to paint. And now with my new fine detail paintbrush, as well as, what color is this? Coppery orange. Make sure this thing gets in focus here. Coppery orange acrylic paint. Oh. D20 dice pin. I think in a previous video I showed you all my pins, so I'll get that added to my collection. There's a bunch of little spiders in here. Let's see if I can... I don't know if I'm going to be able to collect them all, but... Just a bunch of little spiders. Be fun. A bookmark / measuring tool. 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on, up to 30, probably about 35 feet. And here's our grid with our little path. So if you ever need a path that your little people can stand on. Here's our secret code and the decoder, so we'll find out what's in the mystery online version of the Dungeon Crate. More spiders, toss those over there. I have a skeleton hand holding a rose sticker. Pretty exciting. I like stickers. One of these days I'll put them on something. The Walking Night of The Last of Us. Alright. So if you're into pop culture and zombie pop culture, Walking Dead, Last of Us, it's an adventure. Who's this adventure for? This is a level 5 cult classic 4 by Wayne Brecky, I want to say. It doesn't explicitly jump out and tell me if it is Pathfinder or 5e, but typically in the past, I don't want to say that it is, but in the past they're usually for both Pathfinder and 5e. They have multiple rules here. I don't want to spend too much time, but we got more paper. Always have paper here. It looks like a little token. What are these things? Little blood splattered, maybe zombies? monsters of some sort. Oh, I guess this is where they are. These are the zombies alive, and then when they die, you can flip them over. I'm gonna be honest, knee-jerk reaction. This looks like a pain in the ass to cut, but. And then I got a second sheet of the same thing. So maybe this Walking Night of the Last of Us game requires a bunch of zombies that are going to die. More paper. Looks like an ad of some sort. These are usually with the adventure. Let's get the art in here. Looks like we've got a pirate zombie thing. Maybe his sword. Looks like a skeleton sword. Let's see what they say. Death Captain. Sea Vampire. A Sea Vampire Pirate Captain. And Cutlass of the Abyss. A wondrous item, longsword, very rare, requiring attunement. You have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magical weapon. Instead of slashing damage, this sword inflicts necrotic damage. Every time the sword deals damage, it returns half of those points of damage back to the wielder as temporary hit points. That'd be kind of fun to get. And then the Blood Rain. Looks like some sort of, maybe that's the boat. White Fangs, Red Sea, a 5th level encounter written by the same Wayne Berkey. Using this encounter, setting sails. Yeah, it's just a mini adventure that you could. I mean, these adventures basically take 10 minutes to read through, fully understand. So if you're ever in a pinch, these adventures are actually really handy. And that is it for this month. So this Dungeon Crate wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it really wasn't terrible. At least my knee-jerk reaction for the initial openings of this. First and foremost, one of the things I'm more excited about is this pin here. That's kind of fun. I like pins. I'm a big fan of them, and yeah, putting this in my pin collection will be kind of nice. Not positive why I got a pencil, but maybe there's something in. I don't know. Always can use stickers. The biggies for me this time, honestly, was this acrylic paint here, coppery orange, as well as my new paintbrush, real fine tip, nice, as well as something to paint here. I got 4 of these little zombie critters. I'm not really positive why they're holding a leg when they're missing an arm, but zombies are zombies. I like zombies. You can never have enough of them. Along with those zombies are some big spiders. I don't know if I'd call it a giant spider, but it's a good small size spider. You could put it on your tabletop. It fits in with the grid. As always, they provide a bunch of literature that you can read through. This time it looks like there's 2 different adventures, as well as some tokens in here, lots of paperwork, a new magical item, a new bad guy. Kind of fun. Nothing to go home and yell at everyone and say this is the greatest thing. More blood splatter dice. I get the reason behind the blood splatter dice 'tis the season, but when you also get them in July, it's one of those. Beyond that, there really wasn't too much with it. All in all, I'm not ecstatic over this unboxing, this month's box. Hopefully November lifts it up a little bit more. I'm not really sure how they're going to theme that, but we'll find out next month, or I guess technically later this month. But it wasn't terrible. Having a bunch of minis, I can always use minis. I like minis. They make me happy. As well as having some little, the spiders, they're really flimsy. And I know I'm going to lose them. So I'm going to have to keep track of them or maybe glue them down on something. And the paintbrush, I do want to circle back to this. It's got a nice, I don't know if you can see it on here. Let me look over at my camera display there. Yeah, it's got a nice grip here. So you can hold on to it. Anyone that's trying to get into those fine surfaces, and let me see. Can you see it up here? It just doesn't want to focus on it. It's got a really fine tip. So you can get into those, and it's pretty solid there. So those fine details actually be really nice. This brush is, my opinion, it's the highlight of this. I mean, acrylic paint, you can go to Hobby Lobby or whatever, your local hobby store, and get it for a couple bucks at most. It's a color I don't have. So all in all, I'm happy. I'm not disappointed. I'm not feeling like I got ripped off or anything. It's a good box. And if you stuck around and watched the whole thing, thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, I do open these once a month. So like the video, definitely subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this, and I'll see you next time.